That's the problem the Jews had in their mind. See, that there'll be a war in heaven between the brothers of the woman. In answer to that, Jesus said, neither shall they die anymore. In other words, once they are resurrected, they'll be immortalized. This is the mortal body, which has got its mortal needs, food, shelter, clothing, sex, rest. Without these things, no Englishman left, no African left, no Irishman left, no. All right. You see, this is the law. Say, neither shall they die anymore, for they are equivalent to the angels. In other words, they will be angelized. The resurrected bodies will be angelized. They will be spiritualized. They will be spiritual creatures. They will be spirits. For they are equivalent to the angels and the children of God. Such are the children of the resurrection, such spirits. He said the spirit has no flesh and bones, as you see me have, and they felt him, and they believed not for joy and wondered. I'm only reading. Means they were overjoyed. What happened, man? He's alive. So he said, have you here any meat? Something to eat? And they gave me a piece of fried fish and a honeycomb, and he took it, and he ate in the very sight. I said, to prove what? I'm the same for the man. They are fools. What are you afraid of me for? Can you see? With apologies. You see, so I say, sir, with apologies. Okay. You see, we are all being programmed from childhood into certain attitudes, into certain beliefs. The Muslims is no exception to that rule. We are all getting programmed from childhood. You are also programmed. The only thing is that I am prepared to be deprogrammed. You know, the Muslims said, come, let's talk. Let's reason together. Let's have a dialogue. Reprogram me. Reprogram. Are you prepared to do that? I said, come, let us read this book. And I assure you that you have misunderstood every word by God. Every word you have misunderstood in your own language. If you read this in Hebrew and you say, look, I don't understand Hebrew, I can sympathize with you. If you read it in Greek and you say, look, I don't understand Greek, I can sympathize with you. But I said, you Englishman, you read the Bible in English and you have got the wrong end of the stick. And you African and Afrikaans, I said, you got the wrong end of the stick. And you Zulu in Zulu, I said, you got the wrong end of the stick. You are misunderstanding every word that's written there. I was warned. I was not to preach. I don't know what to do. You ask me a question, I can't help responding.
Refreshing evening.
I have no offense was meant. Please forgive me if I said anything to hurt anybody's feeling in any way. Please, I didn't mean it. You know, it's just that's me. You ask me, I can't be hypocritical and say, no, you are right and you are right. And face the Lord. I'd rather speak to you. I know next time you won't have. By the way, I happen to be one of the guides to the largest mosque in the southern hemisphere. I overheard Father saying about you visiting a Hindu temple, which you must. Father said, have you visited the largest mosque south of the equator? Is in Durban, right in the center of the city. And I happen to be one of the official guides, and my services are absolutely free. And I take you all for dinner or for lunch after that. How's that? You know? So that applies to all of you. This is the mosque. This is the picture of the mosque. You know, if I can tempt you with a dinner and this is the picture of the mosque. The principles of Islam are on the first.
Thanks very much. The time of day,
Noon, anytime. YouTube, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, daytime, nighttime, anytime. Because I like to share, to explain to you what goes on, answer your questions, anything there. And you must complete your mental picture of the Indian community, which is that there are three types of Indians in South Africa. Racially, we are dozens of different kinds. We are racially dozens of religiously, there are three main groups: Indian Christian, Indian Hindu, and Indian Muslim. Indian Christian will be the same as the white Christian. You have the Roman Catholics and the Seventh-day Adventists. Whatever you have, we also have. Same. Then the Indian Hindus, you go into the Hindu temple, it opens up your outlook to the Hindu religion. You go to the mosque and say that these are the Muslims, what they do. It will be my privilege to take you all on a guided tour of the mosque and then take you for lunch or for dinner, whatever suits you. Any day or night. It will be my privilege.
Thank you. On behalf of the students, Mr. Didas, may I express our very sincere thanks to you for giving up this time to be with us, and in a very refreshing way saying to us, look to your Bibles and read them carefully, because there is such richness in the Old Testament,